Hello, and welcome back to the 6-5 Summit. I'm Shelley Kramer, one of the founding partners of Futurum Research, and on behalf of my team here at Futurum and the team at Moor Insights and Strategy, we're glad to have you. In this keynote session, I have the honor of introducing Taher Behbehani, the GM and Head of Mobile B2B for Samsung. Taher joins us today to talk about running headfirst into the future state of business. I probably don't need to tell you that the world of business has changed forever. In fact, that's a key theme running through this event. And we know that businesses are having to adapt and evolve faster than ever before. Surviving and thriving in this new world, of course, means embracing transformation at a more rapid pace than ever before. In this conversation today, Taher will highlight some of the latest industry trends and share new mobile solutions designed to help businesses of all sizes navigate the future. I don't know about you, but this is one session I can't wait to dive into. Let's go check it out.
Hi, I'm Taher Behbehani, General Manager and Head of Mobile B2B at Samsung Electronics America. Over the past 7 months, the world has completely changed for all of us. Every part of the way we work, live, and play has shifted. We're using phrases that we've never heard before. Ivy League has become Cyber League. Our kids and children are studying at home. Instead of grocery shopping, machines are packing bags for us. Social distancing is no longer just for our in-laws, it's now for everyone. Check-ins aren't just at the airports anymore. They are now for getting into our businesses and our offices. And the economy has shifted. 86% of executives say that their local economies has worsened since the pandemic began. Consumer behavior has changed. 3/4 of consumers are satisfied with adopting new digital technologies, and they plan to continue using it after this emergency is over. Technology adoption has changed. IT investment was slow in the first half of this year, but we know that 1/3 of companies will increase their investment on 5G and new technologies in the second half of 2020. The need for real estate has changed. Businesses could reduce over 30% of real estate costs. Every business sector has been impacted, and companies have to rethink traditional business models and make some tough decisions. We're starting to see a shift towards earlier adoption of new technology, and companies need to move faster than ever before. For those who do not act fast enough, it would be too late. We're seeing pent-up demand, not only in our own business, but in everybody else's as well. And this could stress product availability. Companies have to move quickly and make investments and capitalize on opportunities to stay ahead. Now is the time to recalibrate and be agile. When COVID first came to the US, we knew we had to respond quickly. Why? Because we knew our own families and colleagues were being impacted. We immediately began to work on solutions to do our part for our company and our communities. To start, we looked at industry trends and noticed the following. Remote work was essential. Over 40% increase in virtual work services like voice over IP, video conferencing, and VPN. But there was only 1% average decline in productivity, so people were quite productive. So we asked ourselves, what is the best set of technology that could empower people to work from anywhere that they wanted to? Digital health became very critical. 150 million of initial government funding was designated for telehealth for hospitals. But hospitals are overwhelmed. They have to do 10 years of transformation only in a few months. So we asked ourselves, how can we support the healthcare system that is overwhelmed by change in these times? Social distancing became a new requirement. In most workplaces, only 40 to 50% of employees could be on site at any one time. And 60% of Americans, of us, don't want to go back to work until it's absolutely safe. So we asked ourselves, could we make workplaces feel safer with social distancing technology? Remote education is now essential. Online education is projected to reach 350 billion by 2025. But parents worry about insufficient access to computers and internet services. So we asked ourselves, how can we get devices and solutions to educational systems and students who need them the most? So let me tell you how we've addressed all these questions that I just raised earlier on. And let me start with remote work. We are increasing productivity with new remote office solutions like DEX. You can use your phone with full functionality and security of a PC at home or remotely. For digital health, we're leveraging existing technology solutions for a new era of care. We have partnered with companies like Masimo and Vivify to provide virtual care, telehealth, and remote monitoring. We focus quite a bit on social distancing as well. We're helping businesses and employees stay safe with our social distancing kit using Samsung Galaxy Watches. And on remote learning, we focus on it quite a bit. We are introducing a new range of PCs, Chromebooks, and tablets into the marketplace. These were our immediate responses to the questions that we asked, and we'll continue to deliver these going forward. But as this situation has continued, we looked further to understand what is happening, and we saw some troubling stats. We heard from IDC. They are projecting that there will be $332 billion of loss as a result of COVID-19 in the next 3 years. That we heard 2/3 of this loss will actually come from small and medium-sized businesses. These are businesses that have less than 1,000 employees. And we knew we had to do something to help in this next phase by first looking into our own base. Samsung Mobile B2B has over 100 million active devices in the market today. More than 50% of our customers are SMBs. Over 40% of IT spending comes from these SMBs. In our research, we found that number one priority for SMBs is moving to cloud solutions and mobile SaaS apps. But the cost and complexity stand in the way of mobile app adoption. 60% of SMBs don't have a full-time IT employee. 73% of them would purchase apps and cloud services, but they're looking for discounts. And then we realized that we had the right solution at the right time. You see, last year at Samsung's developer conference in San Jose, California, I announced that we were creating Appstack. This is an open, customizable platform for businesses to find, purchase, and manage apps. And today, I wanted to provide an update and let you know that Appstack will be available this summer. Appstack delivers business apps that work for you, business owners and entrepreneurs. Appstack is a cloud software marketplace for businesses that want to spend less and want to spend less time and money managing the subscriptions that they need to run the business the way it has to be done today. It is completely customizable, empowers businesses to get what they need with no strings attached. I'm going to play a short video to give an overview of this new platform.
Discovering, purchasing, and managing your business software via Appstack is easy. On the Appstack homepage, you can see special offers, browse apps by category, and learn more about each of our software partners. Let's quickly walk through the purchase process from start to finish. Imagine you're a small professional services firm. You've done your research and decided to upgrade to G Suite for Business. Select G Suite, choose a plan and the number of users. Let's say you also want to purchase Sign Now to get your contracts completed faster via e-signature. With Appstack, When you add more apps to your cart, you'll save even more on our competitive base pricing. You can also bundle Samsung smartphones and tablets with your Appstack purchase to unlock more discounts. Now we're at the checkout and can review our order and savings. If everything looks good, it's time to complete the purchase and take care of the payment details. Appstack makes it easy to manage all your subscriptions in one place. Once you've made a purchase, you'll receive a confirmation email and can activate your account right in the Appstack platform. On the subscription screen, you can view all your Appstack purchases, check when your free trial ends, and jump over to the software partner's website to access your account.
Today, I'm really excited to announce our first set of partners: Ability, G Suites, Paymo, and Sign Now. And we'll have additional new partners coming soon. Now, I want to hear from one of our launch partners, Google, that has been an incredible collaborating team from day one working with us.
Thanks, Taher. And hello, everyone. My name is Kevin O'Kane, and I have the real privilege of being the Managing Director for Google Cloud Partnerships. 2020 is certainly turning out to be a very different year than any of us envisioned, a few months ago at the start of the year. Even the way that we're doing this critical announcement is different than any of us envisioned when we were beginning the year. And this change in the world that we live in, we've seen an impact and a real acceleration of some key trends that were already existing. One of these, obviously, is increased mobility and flexibility, working from home. We're all having to do that, and I don't think many of us imagine that that's what we'd be doing now versus going to the office or traveling and going to see customers and partners around the world. Another one is digitization, as it makes it easier to share information with colleagues in different locations. And another one is online channels, particularly for commerce. And in many cases, it's the only channel that's available for businesses and consumers to continue to make the economy work. What we're particularly excited about this partnership with Samsung is the focus on SMBs. And if you think about the role that SMBs play in the global economy, they're critically important for GDP as well as employment. And that's true globally. It's true in every region. It's true in every country. It's true in every market and town around the world. SMBs are the critical lifeblood component of our economy and the employment. So anything that we can do to help them thrive and be more successful in this challenging time, we definitely want to be a part of. And we believe that Samsung's Appstack plays right into this. It's focused on SMBs, and it helps them get everything they need, from devices to industry-specific solutions, all in one place, and from a partner that they know incredibly well, that you can trust. It's one of the best brands in the world, to be there for them, to help them along the way over a long period of time. We also believe that G Suite plays incredibly well in this market of SMBs. And if you think about it, there's more than 2 billion active users on G Suite today. And as SMBs get their businesses online with G Suite, they get a business professional email, and they can also take advantage of all the capabilities and features that are built in, things like Smart Compose, Google Assistant, and all the other AI and features that we have in the platform. And another capability that's built right into the platform is video conferencing. And obviously, with all of us working from home, this is a huge capability that's incredibly important, that basically everybody needs to have. And again, it's just part of the platform. So it comes with G Suite, easy to use, simple to work. And one of the other things that we've already seen is, even before COVID, more than half of users were already editing docs and sheets on mobile devices. It's 54%. And obviously, we're seeing that continue to accelerate in this new world that we're in. So Google's very pleased and excited for the Appstack launch. And we're committed to doing everything we can to help SMBs make it fast, make it smart, make it together, and make the SMB successful with G Suite and Samsung. Thank you again, and back to you, Taher.
Thanks, Kevin. We're excited about Appstack and what it means for SMBs. This customizable platform will help businesses save, transform, and focus on running their business and what matters to them most. So we started thinking, how do we immediately apply this platform and what we have done with our partners to the situation that we have at hand today? And today, I'd like to share details about a solution, a concept that we're exploring, and we call it Back to Business. To appreciate what we're suggesting, let's look at some data. In 2019, there were 3.4 million small retailers and storefronts. These retailers employed more than 22 million people last year in the US. In the first half of 2020, this year, 29% completely closed, 78% laid off employees, 50% say they're not in good health, and 22% of these businesses say that they can only last for another 2 months before permanently closing. These are incredible stats. And these are difficult times for entrepreneurs. So we wanted to know how we can help them, and we believe we have a solution. You see, in 2020, now, the shopping experience has changed completely. Before all this emergency situation, shoppers enjoyed in-person, high-touch experience in storefronts. Today, people are shopping online for almost everything. We believe that tomorrow, people will want to have the in-person experience, but at a distance. So how do we do that? That's why we decided to look into a new set of solutions for this concept of back to business. Imagine a downtown street that used to be crowded, but now is empty. Jackie is a bakery owner who has lost a lot of foot traffic since the start of this pandemic. She's looking for ways to engage her customers and bring them back and bring in more business. Consumers like me want to have the in-person experience that they used to have, but they're looking to do this responsibly and they need to be shopping differently. So Jackie chooses the back to business solution from Samsung and our partners. This is a small retail bundle, let's say with our Xcover Pro device, which enables her to have push to talk and video capabilities at her fingertips in store. Jackie is then able to engage virtually with her customers, like me, in a similar manner, but socially distanced, saving her businesses and increasing her sales and bringing additional customers to her. So what happens? Consumers like me can now shop with confidence, and store owners can keep their customers happy and engaged. Back to business could be a way to support the shop small movement and many others, to revive storefront businesses and SMBs in our local communities and for our country. This is just one of many concepts that we're exploring using Appstack and the various different incredible solutions that Samsung brings to the marketplace. And there'll be many more to come. At the end, we know the world has changed. And we also know that working with our partners and with all of you, we can overcome any challenge. We don't know how many more phases are yet to come, but we can go faster and further together. Thank you for your time.